Surprisingly, I would even say. Oh, no! No! No more angry Skelemen! I hate Rocket Skelemen! Get out of here! These guys are literally the worst. Oh, of course, then there's angry spiders behind me, too. Get out of the way! Get out of here! Oh, now there's 2 of them? Well, we're back to 69 health again, which is both an incredible positive and an incredible negative, seeing as it's a lot lower than I would like to be, to say the least. We probably have to try to work our way through here relatively quickly, because I may be wrong, but if I was to levy a guess, I would probably say that, there we go, angry Rocket Skeleton is dead. I would guess that those spiders would, like, slowly be following us through here, but apparently they stopped. Apparently they left us behind. Can only hear, not see. I apologize, Red Burning Dragon, but the stream does look perfectly fine on my side, and we haven't dropped any frames. So, I don't know what I could say to help. I'm very sorry, my good sir. Did I say, speaking of your anime question, did I say that I watched the first episode of Attack on Titan? I don't think I did, because some actually pretty exciting stuff happened, between the last time I streamed and this, stream right here. Basically, it was really, really cool. Me and my family, watched the first episode of Attack on Titan, and it was pretty cool. Ah! Get out of my life! Get out of here! Oh my god. Okay, apparently these homing rockets aren't all that hard to avoid, and apparently they don't deal all that much damage. So we can feel a little bit better about that. They're still terrifying, though, to say the least. Hello! Good thing I heard you, otherwise that would have been a very, very bad situation. But, so as I was saying, me and my family watched the first episode of Attack on Titan. I actually liked it a lot. I liked it more than I thought I would. Because I was a little bit skeptical about some things in Attack on Titan. Mainly the whole thing that the main character can, like, transform into a Titan. That's a little bit weird to me, because what I really want in that show is, like, humans fighting these giant colossus beasts. Like, I think that's really cool. And when, like, humans start turning giants as well, that's when it gets a little bit weird to me. But I was informed that apparently that, very rarely happens in the show, and the majority of it is the small humans fighting the Titans. But the reason why we, watched the first episode of the show was because I live in the Bay Area, in California. Basically near San Francisco, if you guys haven't heard of the Bay Area. And, right across the bay from San Francisco, literally, like San Francisco is part of the Bay Area. But, in San Francisco, they do this thing called the Real Escape games. And if you guys have ever played those rooms, those, like, Escape the Room games online, where you're trapped in a room and you need to, like, find all the stuff and solve puzzles in order to escape the room within a certain time limit. We get a rocket launcher? Oh, yes! Everything just got amazing. Okay, so we are totally saving this thing for all the bosses in the world. And Rocket Skeleton. I would love to use this on Rocket Skeleton to go ahead and teach them a lesson. But, so what just happened in San Francisco recently was an Escape the Room event themed on Attack on Titan. So basically we were in the Giants Coliseum, big old baseball stadium, and that was supposed to be the walled city, and we had to, like, solve these puzzles to escape the Titans and survive. Unfortunately, me and my family did not, but I was a little bit upset about this one, to be completely honest, because we've done 2 Escape the Room events before this. And granted, those ones were on a much smaller scale, so maybe I should have expected it to be this difficult. But we got stumped on the 3rd puzzle. We were really upset, a 3rd puzzle out of 4. We were really upset because we could have solved that one when we heard the answers at the end. But I was very frustrated because when they, like, said the stuff for the final puzzle, I thought that there was a lot of leaps in logic in the final puzzle, and I don't think we ever would have had a chance to solve it. And I'm fine. I did, like, the thing about puzzles with me, and games in general, I'm fine with failure as long as we had a chance and just didn't do what we needed to do to succeed, you know? We messed up. But when you just had when it really would appear that you just did not have a chance to begin with, it's very, very frustrating in my opinion. So, it's time to survive outside. Don't worry, I'm not giving any spoilers, Shannon, Shamumu Cow, my good old sisters here in the chat, chillin'. Oh god, I think we got Modocs. No, we got rockets! Oh god, that's 10 times worse than MODOK! Okay, kill! I should've just grabbed the rocket launcher. That would've been a much smarter way to handle this. Blow him up! Okay, that one's dead. I don't know if we need to kill that one who's up top. Let's just go in here and see if we can, like, live. Live happily forever! I don't know where to go! Oh, we gotta climb this. Okay. Well, that probably means we're gonna have to deal with the rocket guy. Yeah, because he's right here in our face. Kill him! Oh my god, I hate the plasma gun so much. Kill him! Finally. Okay, we took so many hits there, but I think there wasn't really a way to avoid those based on where I positioned myself. Obviously, that positioning was my bad. There are also dudes coming! I think we're about to die! Get to the oxygen! Oh! Open the door! Open the door! Die, MODOK! Die! Ah! Okay, he's gone. Close the door. Close the pod bay doors. I don't know, whatever the Star Wars quote is. The manga get into more detail about that. Didn't read info from a friend. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if the manga actually does, of course, get more in depth in regards to the whole, like, Titan transformation thing. Because, you know, that's just one of the things. Like, people always say the book is better than the movie, but it's not. Of course, movies do have books do have the advantage over movies of being able to take things slow, put much more detail into it via the writing. But I don't think, I've heard a lot of people make the argument that it sucks because, like, movies have this disadvantage when creating, like, that movies have this disadvantage when taking a book and making a movie of it, because it's always just gonna be worse for that reason, because the book has more detail and stuff like that. But I really actually don't think that's the main reason, personally. I think it's a matter of fact where whenever you have a work that's an adaptation of a previous work, it's just not gonna be as good in general, you know? Like, if someone took a book and then made that into a manga, for example. So I'm trying to think of a different concept that's like book to movie. Or it took a movie and turned it into a book. I would imagine 9 out of 10 times the movie would be better than the book in that situation. Simply because of the fact that it's an adaptation of a previous work, and the person who's working on the movie, per se, let's go back to movie versus book, the people working on the movie aren't going to be as passionate about it as the person who wrote the book. They might be incredibly, incredibly passionate about that, but they're never going to be as passionate about it or have, like, the exact drive as the person who worked on the original work. I don't really remember why I mentioned that whole thing. Oh yeah, I was saying because, that was a little bit freaky. Don't really know what that was all about. We got some more armor. I wish I had health! Yes! That is perfect! I was about to ask for you. Thanks for coming in saying hello. Good old healthy health. So, reactivate primary pump systems. Okay, so let's activate that. Hello! Oh shoot, it's this man!
Making progress, are we? And in such a hurry to find us, to find me. There's no need to rush. I am everywhere, and everything here is mine. We thank you for alerting the fleet, for warning them. You're such a fool. They're racing here, racing to us, and we are waiting. Waiting for them to fall into their worst nightmare. They will join my legion, and with their ships, I will bring this hell to Earth. You won't live to see it, and you will die long before you have a chance to warn them.
Yeah, I gotta say, I don't know what's with the weird dubbing on that. The off dubbing. But I gotta say, I actually am starting to kind of regret the choice that we made to call the people. I probably should have overrided the previous decision. Especially since I really like Vitruger. I don't want Vitruger to turn against us. But you know, the choice has been made. Job's been done. And there is no turning back now. We must live with the foolish choices we made, even if it leads to a bad ending. And still, I don't think it was necessarily the wrong choice, you know? Because we need to put a stop to what happened here. But if that does mean that we risk, like, this breaking out and getting to Earth, then of course, probably it's not worth it at all. Probably better to just, like, exile Mars forever. But then again, if we did do that, I'm sure that what broke out here would have gone to Earth eventually. So, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's I think there's positives and negatives of both lines of thinking. But we are the grand, strong, and almighty hero.
But a slow death as your lungs fill with toxic gases.
Oh no! Is he gonna try to kill me with toxic farts? I would really appreciate it if he doesn't try to fart me to death, but you know, we'll just deal with that as we may. In the meantime, ow! God damn it. That's one thing I really should come to accept from this game, like it's Dark Souls or something. But I really am a little bit sick of all the, like, traps that this game throws at you. There's a lot of events in this game where you just open doors or walk down corridors and then an enemy, like, immediately jumps on you from around it. And it's a little bit oh no, the skulls! Kill the skulls! Why can't I move backwards? For some reason I couldn't move backwards, but we're okay now. And that's all that matters.
Due to the threat of external contamination, passage doors sealed.
Now don't go breaking my heart, lady. Don't go sealing the— oh, another rocket launcher! Reactivate air filter— okay, cool. Oh, that lady's just gonna repeat herself, okay. So we need to go through here, but we can't because there's stuff to do. So looks like it's another side-tracking mission. That's actually one of my biggest complaints about first-person shooters in general, I'll actually say. There's a lot of side-tracking missions in them. And not only first-person shooters do this, a lot of games do missions where you basically, like, something is blocking your way, like a door being locked or something, and then you need to go somewhere to find the key. But I feel like in a lot of first-person shooters, especially ones with silent protagonists, the majority of the game is basically those side-tracking missions, just walking all over the place. Get out of here, you fat monster! Big old tubby-wubby monster man. Oh, we got Angry Skeleton! Okay, we might be able to kill this guy pretty easily. No! Oh my god, I ran into a wall. Okay, cool. So he's down for the count. Now we got Angry Skulls to deal with, though. Luckily, these guys actually really aren't that bad, everything considered. You just need to hit them once, and then they're pretty much completely obliterated and wrecked and destroyed. So, let's see. Oh, okay, let's use the chainsaw. I was gonna say I really want to grab a new weapon to use so I can start saving up on shells once again. Come on, buddy! Stop hiding around corners, you cheap scum! Such scum! He knows that I have to waste chain gun ammo because it has to ramp up before it actually fires. What a big old cheater. Oh, hello. I do like it when enemies, like, fall down from the ceiling, though. That's always really funny to me. I apologize that I've fallen a little bit behind on the chat. I should take some time to read that, so let's do that now, especially since I have to blow my nose. I apologize for this, friends. Sword Art Online, wait, Sword Art, was a novel that was turned into an anime and a manga. That's pretty cool. Yes, hello, super quick shots! This is indeed the BFG Edition. And welcome to the stream, my good sir. Or madam, who knows.